to another episode.
Hello, everybody.
This is your imported accountant, Maria Mejia.
And I am David, the Panastic business coach, Pataki. I know we talk about this, we've got this whole Panastic thing here. And Maria came up with it because of my bad jokes. And unfortunately, most of the jokes I come up with are, off the cuff and not on screen. So today, or on audio, whatever it is that we're doing right now. But so, Maria, why did the business owner cross the street?
I don't know. Why?
To get to the other side.
Just like the chicken.
Oh boy, I know, that was horrible. But there you go. Now you've got your first example, horrible example of what kind of things come out of my head. What are we talking about today, Maria?
Well, you started out pretty well so far.
So we should end right now.
Yeah.
Because
Cut.
I'm right there. I mean, there's so much value that's in the first 35 seconds of this episode. You can turn it off. Wait. Don't turn it off just yet.
No, instead, how about you just come and get to know us a little bit more?
Great idea. How about a get to know you episode
Getting to know
with a
you.
few tips and tricks
Thrown in there just for
Sprinkled.
fun,
like salt and
Some
pepper?
spicing on the top there.
Spicy.
Yeah, spicy.
Well, what I've learned actually from Maria is that she, even though she said spice there, she doesn't like the spice.
No, okay, so there's a difference.
Oh, okay.
I like flavor, and flavor comes from spice, get some cumin and some nutmeg and all that fun stuff. I do not like things hot.
Spicy
hot. So don't give me any ghost peppers or those peppers or those pepper flakes that you put on pizza. I can do one flake, that's it.
For the whole pizza?
For the whole pizza.
Do you slice the little flake into multiple pieces?
Yeah, multiples, and then just sprinkle it throughout. Or my husband, he loves those, those jars that come, the hot sauce jars?
Yes.
He uses a hot sauce jar for every single meal.
Nice.
He's ridiculous. And I always have to.
So he's a spicy, or he's a hot.
He's a spicy guy.
He's a hot guy, is he?
You heard it from.
Is that why you married
partner.
him?
That's why I married him.
Well, what you may not know is, so Maria is American, as we mentioned that before, and her husband, who happens to be named David as well, he is Canadian.
He's Canadian, just like this one. So, hopefully nobody gets that confused. He doesn't look Canadian. He's El Salvadorian Nicaraguan mix. So that's where the Mejia comes from. Like David said, I'm American. I wasn't born in the U.S. I was born in South America, Bolivia. And so I was raised in the U.S. Went to school in the U.S. of A, BYU, Idaho. Got my bachelor's degree in accounting there.
So what's the you're going to say my story,
funny,
but what's the mascot
story.
for where you went there? Or what's the name of the team?
The name of the team, well, funny story there is they don't have an actual college team. It's all rec club thing. So we don't actually have a team for BYU Idaho, as far as I know. I might be wrong, but I wasn't in the sports world there, so.
All right, so I interrupted you.
Nerd,
you were going to tell us a funny story.
So funny story is between my college years, I went to Australia on a church mission, and that's where I met the Canadian David. And then after college, he's like, let's move back up here to Canada. So I did. And then I started my first business venture, A Good Balance, with one of his friends, also an accountant. And that's where I kind of learned that, accounting American style and Canadian style is not very different. And the taxes aren't very different either. So I was able to pick all of that up pretty well. And then this David came across my path, and he's like, hey, let's combine your accounting and tax knowledge in with business coaching. That way we can expand and grow other businesses.
That's true.
That's my story. What's your story?
That's true. Well, we don't have enough time for my story, but
Oh, it might be a few years longer than mine, huh, I guess.
a few years longer, yeah. If you're just listening to this on the audio, on the audio podcast side of things, we do release a video version of this as well on YouTube. But if you look, there is a few years difference between Maria and I. In fact, I have a daughter that is 2 years older than Maria. So there's a fun fact.
Yeah, fun fact for the day.
You could be my daughter.
Could be. It's true. Maiden name was Watson, so he could. My father was White. Anyways, continue.
True. But my last name is Pataki.
Oh, okay, yeah. So.
Which is Hungarian. A lot of Polish people tell me that it's Polish, but from what I'm aware, it's Hungarian. Cool. So my story in a nutshell, so I've been a serial entrepreneur, 25 plus years in marketing, printing, design, signs. I started out as a graphic designer, went to school for all that, and over the years educated myself in the marketing side of things and grew the design studio into a print and design studio, into a marketing and sign, all of that into one. But the funny thing is, even though I learned a lot, there was a lot of mistakes that I made over the years. And that's what's propelled me or has helped feed my passion to help business owners now. Because I did make a lot of mistakes because I was naive enough. I like to use the word naive enough, or maybe stupid enough. Maybe that's a better way to say it. But or stupid / stubborn / naive enough to think that I could do everything, or I knew everything there was to know about running a business. But that couldn't have been further from the truth. Yes, did I know how to do design work? Did I know how to get the printing done? Did I know how to do the signs? Did I know how to market or what the target market was? Yes. Did I know how to speak to that target market? Absolutely. But that was, sort of the end of my high skill level or knowledge level for being in business. And everything else I learned the hard way. The school of hard knocks, air quotes there for those of you who can't see the video.
Those not watching.
And because of that, I actually, burned myself out. And because I was president of the Chamber of Commerce at the time, so I was helped building the chamber, running the home show and building my business. And all of a sudden, I found myself burned out because I hadn't learned enough on how to work on the business, and all I was doing was working in the business, and that proved to be very detrimental at the end of the day. I got hit financially because when I went to sell the business, I was greatly undervalued. My marriage was torn apart from all that. So I had to build myself up. And from that, I realized that, I don't want other people to go through what I went through, right? So let's take what I know, what I've learned, all those hard lessons that I've learned, and I'm going to add to it. So I aligned myself with an international coaching organization, and then I started absorbing like a huge sponge, all this other information that can help with strategies and deeper dive foundational things that all businesses need to know to be successful. And I was able to apply all that new knowledge with all my experience over the 25 plus years to create this massive base of knowledge and experience. And I said, okay, now I'm going to go out there and help as many businesses as I can. So I've been working with a lot of businesses, and I realized that there was a gap between just being, a simple CRA compliant bookkeeper scenario and being profitable. So that's when I said, you know what, I need to find someone that can help me with this. I can help with the business coaching side of things, at a lower level, but with the bookkeeper and help them find the profitability, the sweet spot being profitable. But I needed someone with the bookkeeping, accounting expertise. And I met Maria, and the rest is history.
You're living history now. So I know, so I am university educated, and we like to say that David is, what do we say, experience educated, or
Self-taught.
School of Hot Knocks, I can't speak right now. But yeah, self-taught, self-educated.
Self-educated, that's the term right there.
And so,
Which turns into, I don't know how many degrees if I was actually to be able to disseminate all the information.
For real, it is a lot of knowledge, so,
That's why the forehead is so big.
It's trying to fit all of that knowledge in such a small space.
The hair isn't receding, it's just that the forehead's getting bigger, just so you know.
Yeah.
But by the way, I'm Canadian. I was born in Canada.
Yeah.
Second generation Canadians.
I didn't know. Do you say that you were Polish or
Hungarian.
Hungarian?
So my grandmother on my dad's side was Hungarian.
Did they eat turkey?
Did they eat turkey? Hey, those are my jokes. Wow.
We're switching roles for the day.
You might, if you keep that up, you're going to be the exported accountant here. So you watch it.
Good gravy and cheese.
So Maria, what? Okay. So I discovered that you don't like spicy hot food. She likes flavored spice food, but not spicy hot food. What in our time together have you discovered about me?
About you?
Besides the bad dad jokes.
No, that pretty much sums it up. Something business related or not business related is what
whichever comes to mind.
So, definitely go-getter, very driven. He's a very driven man. And you do like wraps a lot. He eats wraps, I swear, every single day. And then today he's like, "Oh, I'm going to stop eating wraps and I'm going to eat a burger." So
yeah, it was all wrapped out.
I'm expecting a wrap tomorrow, so.
Yeah, probably. No, and by the way, the wraps, interestingly enough, are homemade for the most. Not the wraps themselves, but the what goes inside it. I do bring my lunch when we get together most times, because we need to be aware of how we're spending our money.
Yeah.
Like it's. Well, here's something scary that over the years, I figured. I haven't done it recently, but I've been much better at not buying lunches these days. But in the past, I think it was over a 20-year span, I did some math. And I believe just for lunches for myself, I spent probably $40,000.
Crap, man. That's like all your money you could be making in a year.
That's a pretty decent salary for somebody. So yeah. I came to that realization. I said, yeah, you know what? As much as I enjoy, I'm like Maria in the sense that I love flavor. I do like spice as well. I've learned to temper the spice a little bit because, things change when you get older. But I like the flavor. But so that's where the wrap comes in, actually, because I can throw a whole bunch of different things inside the wrap. And then you can just roll it all together, and it has to stay together because it's all wrapped up. See, with sandwiches, it's open on all the sides.
Not all sides, just the sides. The top and bottom is covered.
But that's top and bottom, that's not the sides. But anyways, so if you put too much on a sandwich itself, whether it's bread or bun, and it has an opportunity to escape out the sides.
That's true.
There's your lesson for the day. A wrap keeps all the flavor in, whereas a sandwich you could potentially lose some or a lot, depending on what you put on there.
And see, that is why I lean more towards like a bowl of things. If that's an option, obviously I'll go for a wrap, breakfast burrito. That's the number one thing that I always want when I go back to the States is my breakfast burrito from Sonic is one of the places that I love breakfast burritos from. Only in the States, though. But if they can come in a bowl, like a rice bowl of some sort, I'm always going for that. A taco bowl, oh, those are killer. Because I'm clumsy when it comes to eating food. The burgers come out everywhere. The wraps always explode on me because they overstuff them. So I'm like, just give me a bowl and unwrap it all for me.
Right. Right. So yeah, my wife, I have a wife named Amy, wonderful woman she is, and she's actually introduced me to Buddha bowls, taco bowls, burrito bowls at home, all homemade. And what's really awesome is because we have 3 kids at home, and when we do it like that, so the base is either rice or quinoa. And then we have all the different types of veggies and lettuce and salsa and sour cream and hot sauce or whatever. So everyone gets to make their very own flavor of a bowl. So that's a great way. There's another tip for you. So if you've got, a family with many different, palates, do the Buddha bowl, the burrito bowl, the Taco Bell bowl, not the Taco Bell
bowl. Trademark infringement right there or something.
Yeah. And then you can, then everyone gets what they want.
Or you can be like our family is sometimes, where I don't like, like we said, like I don't like things that are too hot, spicy. I also do not like plain red sauce. So spaghetti with red sauce, I really don't like it. And so
you realize you've just offended every Italian out there.
I'm sorry, but
have you had really good red sauce though? Maybe that's maybe
Alfredo sauce is my go-to.
Okay.
I plead for your forgiveness, Italian folks. So what my family does is they set aside a little bowl of pasta for me, so I can have it with Alfredo sauce or just with cheese, and then they put their spicy hot sauce on their food. Oh. So you can also do that.
Maybe we can change your name to Maria Alfredo Mejia.
Alfredo. That's a good one.
All right. Well, you know what? I think I think we should throw in a one tip hack, business hack. Do you have one, or do you want me to go first?
I'll let you go first, so I can think.
Well, maybe it's not necessarily. Yes, it is a hack. Okay, but it's a mindset hack. And this can apply to pretty much any part of your business. There is always a better way to do things. No matter what you're doing, there's room for improvement. So my recommendation to you is take some time, grab your favorite hot beverage or whatever it is, lock yourself in a room, put your phone away, turn it off, make sure you have no computer, have yourself a piece of paper and a pen, make sure you're very comfortable. There's no pets or family members that are going to interrupt you. And I want you to sit down there, write down what it is that you want to improve. And then I want you to spend the next 20 to 30 minutes. Okay, so write it down, what it is. Then I want you to put a little bullet point, and that's how you start. Now, then you read the question out loud in your head a bunch of times, and then you answer it. Like, how can I improve this? And put a bullet point. And then you put your first statement down, and before you lift up your pen or take your pen away, put another bullet down. And then that's forcing your brain to say, okay, there's another point that I need to do. So put a bullet point after every time you finished it, and before you know it, in 20 to 30 minutes, you're going to have a great list of things that you can do to improve it. And then I want you to spend the next 10 to 15 minutes and audit your list and find the top 3 to 5 things that you can do to improve what it is that you want to improve. And that is your hack for today.
Hashtag hack. Since we're all giving out hacks and things like that, something that came to mind is people often have a hard time with money. So you said how you saved like lots and lots of money just by, cooking at home, and people on a theoretical level understand that. And so sometimes people need to actually see the numbers being crunched right in front of them. So I advise you to either get a piece of paper or grab your Excel sheet and just start writing down what you're spending for the week. I'm not asking you to do like a whole month or a whole year, just for this week, and see like how much are you spending on gas, how much are you spending on groceries, how much are you spending on eating out.
Even your Tim Hortons.
Even Tim Hortons.
Your Timmy's every morning.
Don't skip out on those. Just write it all down. You don't have to be detailed. Be like, I got Tim Hortons at 8:30 this morning, and it cost me X amount, and this was the GST, HST. No, we just want a general, coffee, $5, and just do that for the entire week, and see like
breakfast burrito.
Breakfast burrito, $5.
Well, where are you getting that for $5? I'll go there.
Go to the States, man.
Oh, okay.
They're pretty good. They give you deals. And figure out where's all your money going, and is there something that you could be cutting off. You can get one of those coffee makers from home, and you can even get those Tim Hortons brand coffee things to put in that coffee maker. Over the long run, that will definitely save you money. So.
Excellent advice. I've done that before, and it is actually a little bit scary when you look at it and go, "Oh, I spent $250 on coffee this month." Not a good thing.
No. It's good to be able to see the numbers, and obviously, like, everyone's different. My husband is not a theoretical numbers person. I always have to break it out to him in a very simplistic way. Be like, "Okay, here's what it's costing, here's what our income is, what can we do to balance everything out?" And so sometimes he has to see it very simplistic like. So everyone's different.
So perhaps you could say to him, "You see all this money that we spent on coffee? You could have bought the next Marvel movie Blu-ray for that amount of money." Would that help?
No, it's actually the next Marvel comic.
Oh, it's the comic.
Which costs even more than the Blu-ray.
No way. Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Those comics really set us back, but
investing in the future, I guess.
Yeah. Actually, really funny story. Something that you can another hack, thanks David, is investing in things that can appreciate in value. So
not your coffee every morning. That doesn't.
Definitely not coffee. Coffee.
You might invest in your waistline, but not your bank account.
We've seen, the MCU, Marvel Cinematic Universe, has become a really big deal, and so the Marvel comics have, really skyrocketed in price, and so we know that once we have kids getting ready for college, that we're going to be starting to sell off his comic collection.
He's going to be okay to sell it?
Yep. He's come to terms with it now. We're like, "Okay, I'll let you buy it now so we can sell it in like 15 years, 18 years for our kid to go to college."
I hope that's going to happen. Anyways, so there you go. This episode was get to know David and Marie a little bit better. I hope we achieved that.
Definitely. I think we have. I hope we have.
And a couple hacks in there for life hacks / business hacks. Could you rate our episode, please? Share. Might be a good laugh for somebody, or maybe you find that there's some value here. Please send it along to whoever you think might be able to use it.
And help us get to know you. To share with us maybe a tip or something that you've learned throughout your life or through your business journey. And if you have any questions or objections, anything you'd like to argue with us on what we've said, let us know. Put that in the comments or send us a message through our Facebook, YouTube, or our website, and we will answer them.
All right. So it's David, the Panastic business coach.
And Maria, the imported accountant.
Until next time.
See ya.